check that time of yours, 10:29 here on Y101. What is up, everybody? It's Claire on air, making sure that you have a high-powered, energetic morning of a day. And hey, since it's time for us to have a little bit of a break for Weekend Top 20, this is about the most perfect time for us to bring in our guests for today. So I think it's really cool that they're here. We're super excited to introduce them. They're of PEREGRINE PH. We got Juan on the drums, Jaja on the guitar and the vocals, and Jaden on the guitars. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Morning. Thanks so much for being here. Speaking to the mic so that we know that you're alive and kicking, so people will know.
Hello, we come in peace.
Why don't you guys introduce yourselves? Get to have our listeners get a little bit of an introduction.
Okay.
Yeah, let's start.
My name is Juan and I play the drums.
My name is Jaja and I play the guitars and also do the music production, I guess.
Yeah, and I'm Jayton again, and I play the guitars. I thought we were going to do the high M1, then he's going to say 2, and I'm going to say 3, but...
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Is that something you guys do? Do you want to do it right now?
No, it's fine.
We have time to do that. That's so cute. No. Do it.
All right.
You're on record. Let's go.
Hi, my name is Juan.
And I'm 2.
And I'm number 3.
I love it. This is something that you guys should totally do every single time you perform.
Yeah, that's
But he doesn't talk that much though, so
I see. Okay, so little bit of a brief backgrounder. Why don't you guys introduce each other? Let's go.
Cool.
Yeah, I know, because people don't really want to introduce themselves. So let's go. Jayton, why don't you start introducing whoever you want to introduce, and let's start the ball rolling.
All right. So I have here my best friend since high school.
Aww.
But we've been friends since we've known each other since I think grade school, right? Yeah, grade school, definitely. Yeah. He recently got married. Congratulations.
Woo, congratulations.
So Jansen,
Not to him though.
The best friendship comes for life.
yeah, I was very sad when I found out. I was like, oh, I'm gonna share him now.
Dude, come on.
This is more of a rant session than an introduction. What? Yeah, okay, so you're talking about
Jansen.
okay, Jaja.
Yeah.
Jaja, who will you introduce?
I guess I'll introduce.
Okay.
Or do we introduce someone who's not here?
Right. You introduce who's here first.
Okay. I guess I'll introduce. We call him Vargas though, but yeah, his name is Juan, and he's sort of like the late member, but he's been here for a long time now, and he's sort of like I would say. I could even say an accident that he's here because
sad.
No, it's kind of a cool story actually, because we were missing our drummer on one of our sort of live shows, I would say.
Oh yeah.
And he was there and we sort of jammed a little bit, and Ryan and I looked at each other and were like, hey, he's pretty cool at drums, so why don't we
nice.
invite him? And we already knew that our former drummer was going to leave.
Oh.
So, we're already looking for some new ones.
So that's the story of how Juan came into the picture. It was like a last minute rescue.
Yeah.
it was.
Oh, look at that.
I think we were
And then he became a gym guy.
Yeah.
Gym bros, best friends for life. I love it. Juan, you can introduce Jayton and also your long lost member.
Right. So I'm going to introduce Jayton, aka Jaime. So I just recently what do you call this? I just recently made friends with him when I joined the band. For me, Jaime is a very skillful guitar player, and he's one of the biggest assets of the band.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
So professional. And your long lost member?
Okay, so right now, we have here Team JJJ, Jansen, Jaja, Jayton. So for our Black Sheep member, the only one with the name that starts
Ryan.
with letter R, Ryan.
Team
so
Rocket.
he's not here. So Actually, with Ryan, we've been in a band before. Like it's really funny because Vargas was in a band with Ryan, and then after he left, like I joined, like feeling in his
Oh,
spot.
gosh.
So yeah, and also Ryan is my cousin, so like distant cousin, but we're family. Yeah.
Yeah. I would say that Ryan like works very hard like
Yeah.
among us because he's the one responsible for doing the marketing, the
Wow.
designs as well because he is a graduate of New Media Academy, New Media or something, animation.
Nice.
Academy.
Shout out to R, 'cause
Yeah,
he's
shout
not
out to
here,
Ryan.
but like he works hard.
Yes.
And together, you all form Peregrine.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about Peregrine. How did you guys start, and why Peregrine? Like, what does it even mean?
I got you there.
Let's go.
Actually, the funny thing here is that I initially thought of a band name called Vagabonds because the idea of having like no permanent address, we kind of
Aw.
decided on maybe we are shifting like genres because we used to be like metalheads or maybe even punks, and then became like into pop-ish genre. So yeah, Vagabond. But then I brought up the idea to my now wife. She said it was like she laughed at me. So she didn't think it was
Supportive.
yeah, very supportive of her. Shout out. But anyways, so I looked up at Google and I was like Vagabond synonyms. What do we get? So I saw Peregrine, and that's where I like take the idea of Peregrine.
So it's giving me Chat GPT. What?
Yeah,
Give me the
definitely.
synonym of Vagabond.
ChatGPT, what is like a synonym here?
Okay, so Peregrine. So it's kind of like in search for a home, always moving like a nomad.
Yeah.
Sort of
exactly.
thing, right?
Uh-huh.
So how do you incorporate that in your music or in the story of how you produce and how you have your journey as a band?
Oh, so basically, like, we've recently released an album like last year, like around-
Congrats.
yeah, March
Woo.
18, I think.
Nice.
Yeah. So if you listen to the album, like none of the songs sound alike. They're like, I mean, they do. Like there's
There's like a pattern.
yeah, but they're like totally different.
Right.
So like that's it. Like we tend to shift from one like, genre to another.
I think
Not
like,
really. Like a style.
there might be like how it is influenced as well on like I would say generally I'm very like wide in terms of like my music taste. Like you would not believe what I listen to.
What do you give me your like top 3 genres?
Well, if I according to Spotify,
Judge a Spotify playlist genre goes.
pop, which is surprising that I have pop now, and then it'd be metal and then lo-fi, I would say.
Wow,
But
those
I
are 3
actually
different
listen
moods.
to a lot of like indie, and as well as even J-rock or even
Oh,
like,
J-Rock!
or even anime
cool.
songs or stuff like that. And I even listen to orchestra music. So
Wow, so it just depends on the mood,
yes.
right?
I'm cleaning the house, you know, I listen to like Ratatouille music.
Dude, I got you. Yes.
Right? It sets
It's
up the mood.
the Ratatouille playlist on YouTube, and then you feel your French fantasy.
Yeah.
I love that.
And if you're working, I listen to metal because I'm angry all the time. No, just kidding. But yeah.
Thank you so much, guys. Also, now I know how Peregrine came to life. Now, let's talk about the songs that you made. Specifically, we're gonna live launch 2 songs for today on the radio. First one is going to be French Toast, and of course, the next one to that is going to be the one that you guys just released yesterday. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you so much.
Gobble Bomb. So let's
Yeah.
talk about French Toast first. How did French Toast come to be? Did you guys have a hard time making it? Was it fun? French Toast. Ratatouille?
Okay, so actually, and way back in college, like I usually go to visit Jaja every Saturday. So when I got to his place, he was like, "Hey, I recorded something, and I hope you like it." So when I got there, like the intro for French Toast was already done, and I was like, "Oh, this is like really nice." There's like 2 layers of leads and another 2 layers of leads, and I think double track of rhythms.
A
and
lot of like
yeah.
intricacies in the recordings.
Yeah, which we love. And then Yeah, I think it was a very fast song, I'd say, except for the lyrics though. And then after that, it's very fun, especially like how we named the song, because after that, after we finished recording the instrumental, Jaja was like, "So what are we going to name the track?"
So it was a name title pa.
Yeah, it was untitled, and we're like, "Oh, okay." At that time, well, we made French toast, and as well as those instant noodles, Shanghai noodles, and I was like, "Oh, let's name it French toast and Shanghai noodles." And then they're like, no way. But then
What
it's
about
like,
just French toast?
yeah, what
French
about just
toast.
French toast? And then it kind of stuck. At first, we're like, okay, let's name it French toast for a while, and then later on, if like we think of a better name, then let's change it. But then we're like,
Yeah, French
like-
toast. It's a fun song, so
It
I
works.
guess, you know.
yeah,
It
I guess
sticks.
it works, yeah. So, French toast. We were just hungry, you know.
yeah. We were really hungry. We're always hungry though.
I love that. So you made a song that encapsulates whatever you guys had within that day. I love it. It's like,
Yeah.
you capture the moment and then you put it as a song and you put it out.
That's actually how we mostly write our songs, because we don't we don't want to write like, or at least personally I would say, like, I don't want to write like, oh, I'm so angry, or write this or something. But rather, like, it's mostly music first, you know, like
Music
the inspiration
first.
of music comes first, and then I would think like, what do I want to write about? So
Because I wanted to ask that, like, what was your process? So it's music first and everything else just follows
most of the time.
most of the time.
Yes.
And so tell me about why Gubble Bum? I know that it's I mean, I assume that it's a wordplay for bubblegum.
So we started off with the riff again.
Okay.
And we started with jamming in his like house, I would say. But then I was thinking of what this song was going to be after that process, and I decided I was very observant over someone's relationship, which I'm not going to name.
Ooh.
But but
Spicy.
they were having like a fallout, I would say, and it kind of became like a metaphor of like their relationship is like a bubble gum, you know.
Which
So,
is?
after it loses its flavor, you just kind of throw it away.
Oh, that's so sad.
So that's
It's so deep though.
yeah. I mean,
Wow.
I never thought of that, but yeah, it's just like bubblegum. I guess there's a lyric part there where I said, "You spat me out from your lips." It's sort of like that action where you're already done with it.
Right.
But and so you would think, right, it's going to be bubblegum, but the reason why it became gobble bum is sort of like a gag, because my friends would be reversing everything. Like, for example, Justin Bieber will become Bustin Jeeber.
Oh, okay.
or
It's an inside joke.
Jebron
Yeah.
Lames or Kylie Myrus or something like that.
Bless his soul. He's the reason why this is called Gubble Bum.
Yeah.
Shout out to my friends in high school.
Are you
Anyway.
bullying your dyslexic friend or like?
No. Like
No, it's
that,
fun,
you know.
it's fun, it's fun. I get it. So, that's such deep meaning within that word. I love it, and I'm so excited to like highlight this and to let everybody listen to it. But before that, we have the segment where we kind of get into your mind a little bit. So what I want to do, it's called the Red Hot Rhythm Hot Seat. So it's kind of like fast talk, where we do one person and the other. So let's just alternate between 1, 2, and 3, or 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, 1, 2, and 3. So the first thing that comes at your mind, go ahead, tell me what it is. Let's make it fast, let's make it quick, let's make it fun. Guys, are we ready? All right, perfect. Let's start the Red Hot Rhythm Hot Seats. All right, 1, night or morning?
Night.
Nuclear warfare or zombie apocalypse?
Nuclear warfare.
Batman or Superman?
Oh, Batman.
Mind or heart?
Mind.
Huge concert or intimate show?
Intimate show.
Love or money?
Love.
Pause time or rewind time?
Pause time.
Most attractive part of a person? Your wife.
Yeah. I mean, her personality.
Safe. Love it. Cravings right now.
Chicken.
Dream collaboration. Each one of you.
Bustin' Jeeber.
Ja.
I don't know.
Dream collab. Anyone, just top of your mind.
Eve.
Eve.
Francis Kang.
Francis. All right, love it. Okay, back to the individual. Glass half full, glass half empty.
Glass half empty.
Glass half empty. Internet meme or TikTok famous?
Internet meme.
Describe a perfect date.
Oh. Dinner?
French toast.
Yeah, maybe.
Biggest red flag.
Red flag. Mm-hmm. I mean the red flag itself.
What? Top of your mind, any?
Come on.
Any?
Glasses.
Huh?
Poor eyesight. It's okay.
I feel attacked, bro.
We don't judge you. Okay, Jack, hero or villain?
Hero.
What you wish people knew more about you, Jathan?
That I am not really that lazy.
Oh, okay. All of you answer at the same time. Candy or gobble bum?
Gobble
Gobble bum.
That was so unenthusiastic, guys. Candy or gobble bum?
Gobble bum.
Let's go. Red Hot
go.
Rhythm, Hot Seats. Thank you so much, Peregrine, for that. And one more time before we go, just words of wisdom, words of inspiration, something that you want to tell people before you go, especially for those who are listening right now who are feeling like, it's a struggle to live in general. So let's start with Juan. Anything you want to say to people who are listening?
I think time is really important, especially if you're a drummer. So you need to follow
True.
the metronome.
True. It's yeah. I'm speechless. That's true.
Does it have to be in general or like only in?
Whatever message you feel like saying today, go ahead, Ja.
Always be in touch with your creative side.
Nice. Jathan?
Yeah, this goes out to everyone, but especially for someone like I hope she's listening right now.
Ooh.
Don't be too hard on yourself, and I'm always here for you.
Oh, I love it. If only I had that soundtrack. Oh my gosh, you guys. Whoever that someone is, yeah, they're all rooting for you here. So is there anything else you would like to say, people you would like to thank before we live launch your songs on My 101?
We just want to give thanks to all the ones who are supporting us or keep supporting us all throughout these years, and especially the ones who were last 2 nights ago at Discord. They were excited to listen to Gobble Bum, and for those who are very supportive of our new song. So go check us out on Spotify or any streaming platforms as well, and in social media. So thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. We appreciate the time. We appreciate the French toast and the gobble bum. And so we do this thing here where we count down from 5 to 1 while we finally release your song live on air. So can we do that?
Sure.
Alright.
All right. Perfect. Let's all do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.